I kind of feel like now it's the time where maybe we just head into the end game. 2 days we'll have a team. We really only need 3 people. 3 people? We really only need 3 people capable of going on a mission to go blow up the tower. We could have that in 2 days with 2 ROP, or we could wait 3 days for Groot, saying Groot, Virgil, and uncredited hospital orderly. Flipping that for the popo. What, the clip of me destroying the evidence? It's okay. They fight for all of us. No, they fight for Vin Diesel. Occasionally, they also fight for Michelle Rodriguez, Paul Walker, and on very rare occasion for Luda, because who doesn't love Ludacris? Let's go kill 2 days. Then I think maybe we'll just go blow up the tower. Supply drop still available. Okay. You know what? It can stay still available for a good long while. We don't give a shit. There's our covert action. Well, that's taken care of. And I don't think we need to launch a new covert action. There's really... We're going to the end game here. Project reduced by 2. Let's just say carry on. And then we're going to just straight up stall for time. I know, Doctor. Yep. Well, that's okay. We don't really need to do any more covert actions. We just need to wait a couple extra days. Let everybody heal up, and then we're going to go burn this entire alien armada to the ground, John. We're going to bring the whole damn thing down. I'm out of order? No, you're out of order. This whole damn institution's out of order, and it's got to go. I guess we'll pick up our supplies. That's a way to kill time. Hidden dark event. I don't want to go do any of these missions, though, because they'll make people tired. You know what? We're going to go to the new India one. And we're going to ignore it. Nope, I'm not doing it. Our gorilla op expired. Oh no. Venom rounds. God. Okay, we can do one more try. We have enough time, I think, for one more try at AP rounds, but that's going to be it. We got one last chance for experimental ammo. Interesting choice. I'll send word as soon as it's our last Delirium core to boot. Supply drop is done. We don't care. We could... You know, Intel might be the best thing we could get now. Just go back to Skirmisher HQ and scan over there. It's fine. Hey, wait a minute. Isn't one of these things faster healing? We should go to the one that's faster healing. I think that's the Templars. I don't think faster healing helps with tiredness. But if nothing else, this will be a reasonable... Let's take a look. This will be a reasonable little experiment. Does it help with tiredness? And does it stack with the hospital? So Jackie D is only down for another day. Riddick is shaken for 12 days, and we've got 6 days on BFG. Let's go scan at the Templar facility and see if that comes back any faster. Where is the Templar facility, by the way? Templars? Yeah. Go heal faster. Pretty sure this doesn't stack, but it's worth trying. Nope, it doesn't stack because we already would have recovered. Yeah, boy, that busy work I gave you there. Fascinating indeed, Dr. Tigan. Why don't you go investigate the assassin weapons? Again, not because we need them, but just because not having them makes me so very sad. I love those weapons more than anything. You know, Riddick, I kind of feel like maybe you're not making the final mission. I don't want to wait 8 days for Riddick to get back. We would have literally everybody else. Riddick, do you have tactical? Plus, you're afraid of Archons. Do you have tactical rigging? You do, though. Is there any way you can be shaken but also getting rid of your negative quirk? If you can be shaken while getting rid of your negative quirk, we'll wait. Nope. What do Turop and Beardo have? What's their negative trait? You're afraid of the Chosen. Well, we don't really have to worry about that one, because ain't no Chosen going to show up. Beardo, what are you afraid of? Fire. That's a bad one. Fire bad! Yes, we know, Beardo, fire bad. But you're bonded to Riddick, who's not going on the final mission, and I don't think you have tactical rigging, do you? If memory serves me correctly, you do not. Now you do, too. Can we put together a team where everybody has tactical rigging if we don't take those guys? Because if you don't have tactical rigging, you can't go on the mission. Like Dominic Toretto, he can't go. You don't have tactical rigging, you can't go. Triple X does have tactical rigging. Pretty sure. Yeah, you have tactical. So, like, we want Xander Cage. He's ready in a day. Turop is his boy. Turop, do you have tactical rigging? You do. Let's make sure the Xander zone has tactical rigging. You do? Okay. So Xander Cage and Turop are going. Groot doesn't have a partner. He's the Anthony Kiedis of this team. Sometimes he feels like he doesn't have a partner. Sometimes he feels like his only friend is the city he lives in, which is weird because he's personifying a city and assigning it human attributes. Anthropomorphizing something as abstract as a city. That's kind of weird. We can take Binky. Right. So we can take Shane Wolf and Binky. Or rather, Jackie D and Binky. I'd really like to get Caparzo in. He doesn't have... No, you know what? We can't take him. As much as I might like to, we can't take him. Because he does have the ability we like. He's got the zone fire thing, which is good, especially when you give him the execution thing, because he has the chance to execute everybody in the cone. But he doesn't have tactical rigging. Does Shroom have tactical rigging? Okay, so you're going on the mission then. Virgil Brigham has tactical rigging. He doesn't have a bond mate, though. We could take him and Groot. Take an unbonded pair on the final mission? Dare we do that? I kind of feel like, yes, we dare. Does Groot have saturation fire? I don't believe Groot does, but we could buy it. Speaking of which, we have 42 points. Groot can't have doesn't have saturation fire and can't. We want to get saturation fire on anybody who can. Xander Cage? I don't suppose you have. You do. Buy it. That leaves us with only 17, but that's fine. We should spend those 17, too. Waylay is not good. Interrupt is broken, so I'm not tempted to take that. Return fire is bad. Reflex? The problem with Reflex is that it only triggers once a mission. Combat Presence is intriguing. Combat Presence might be helpful in the final encounter. You know what? We're going to take Combat Presence. That leaves us with 4 action points, which we can't do shit with. I don't suppose anybody else has the ability to get themselves an ability. The ability to get an ability? Anybody else? It looks like everybody has 4 points. Okay, that's just weird. Nope, we got nothing else. Oh, wait a minute. Who are you? Oh, uncredited hospital orderly has 5 soldier AP, but nothing to spend them on. Well, uncredited hospital orderly is not going on the final mission anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Nope, we're as ready as we can get, chat. So we need Xander Cage back. We gotta wait 2 days. That's our goal then. We come up here, we wait 2 days. We send whatever leftover team we've got to the tower. Yeah, I don't care. You get a major breakthrough. It doesn't matter.
Commander, the aliens continue to make progress on the Avatar project. If we're going to slow them down, we'll need to move fast.
We're not going to slow them down, though, John. We're just going to kill everyone. And we got Talon rounds. That sucks, though. How much longer do you guys need?
You what, mate? Where you going?
Protagonist, the first sub. Almost missed an XCOM stream. I totally forgot you're doing this on Mondays now. Have some Bezos bucks. Thanks very much for the sub, Protagonist. 15 months in a row. 16 months in a row. Good God, he's almost a double Twitch baby. Get some stabbies in chat for Protagonist. The first sub, by the way. Swango TV, by the way. Thanks very much for the raid. We appreciate it. Come hang out, watch a little XCOM. We playing some XCOM Monday, doing our all skirmisher run. We need one more day. One more day, and then we're transitioning to the end game. Let's do this. All right, kill another day. I don't care about a resistance informant. We don't have to care. Aren't we done? I really wish it would give you a pop-up, too, when soldiers were no longer tired. That's also useful information. BFG still needs he needs one more day. Good God, how sleepy is he? He's a robot.
We completed our research in remarkable time,
okay.
Commander.
Anything else you want to go waste our time with, Dr. Tigan? I mean, sure, a Future Combat 1, why not?
Immediately, Commander. I'll contact you when I have a full report available.
Don't bother. Oh, good. Infestation. You know, actually, that's going to suck if they can trigger on the final mission, although I don't think they will. That should be it, though. We're done, right? Everybody's not tired anymore. We're ready. Yeah, except for Richard B. Riddick, who does not get to go on the final mission. I'm sorry. He works without chains. He works without gauge. He works without bit. But Cole Hauser's got his number here. Mr. Bradford's sweater. Don't worry. The sweater will be back. Doesn't really go anywhere. So, squad-wide individual concealment. Start the mission individually concealed. That I don't even understand. Reduce enemy will by 50%. Pointless. Override's pretty good. Squad precision. Bonus crit chance. Sure, why not? I mean, why not hypnography? What else are we going to do? Just here. Give us all the things. That's fine.
Commander, once we move on the Advent Network Tower, it's all or nothing.
What? Is that it, Bradford? It's all or nothing? So we can hurry up and get to the final mission, which I fully expect to lose because skirmishers are bad? Literally no use for intel. Just get them all out there.
We'll need to streamline this operation, Commander.
Pete's YouTube stream caught me the value of tractors. They are pretty awesome.
If we're going to infiltrate the Advent Network Tower, we'll have to use a smaller squad. Try to draw less attention to ourselves than we already do.
Okay, so we decided on our final team is going to be Xander Cage and Turop. And then it was going to be Jackie D and the Binkster. And then Caparzo and Toretto. So who do we have available? Beardo is not doing anything because Riddick is not going on the final mission. Beardo, do you have tactical rigging? You do. All right, so we're going to take ourselves Calder, Beardo, Hunter. Might as well take Groot and, I don't know, Boilermaker? Virgil Bream's been pretty good. We could take one last chance at... You know what, uncredited hospital orderly? I feel like you didn't get enough love during the course of the stream. Let's throw uncredited hospital orderly a little extra love. You get to go on this mission, hospital orderly. Congratulations, buddy. Expanded magazine, superior scope, superior repeater. Sold. Actually, you know what? I don't think you have saturation fire, so let's not give you that. Let's give you this one instead. Fusion Ripjack is fine. AP rounds for you. And take a battle scanner just in case. Never know when you might need it. Groot, you also don't have saturation fire. So take... You don't get the... Where's our superior repeater? There it is. So you don't get that one. But you can have an advanced... This is all. Take those things are fine. Take that. Also take AP rounds and take a grenade. And then final man in uncredited hospital orderly. Okay, chat. Bonus Perfidious points, by the way, to anybody who knows what role Vin Diesel or what movie Vin Diesel was in as uncredited hospital orderly. Can you figure out what movie it was in which Vin Diesel appeared as a hospital orderly and was not credited for his performance? This is some deep Vin Diesel meta here. You get big points if you guys pick this one up. Blue screens or Venom or Dragonfire? Give me Dragon. And just take an extra Mimic Beacon for funsies. We can set a lot of people on fire with the saturation fire here. It will be a literal saturation fire in this case. Off we go then. Individual concealment means if one person breaks their concealment, the other guys keep it. It's not going to matter though.
Sky Ranger deployed.
You mentioned the name the night you forgot and added him to the roster, but I don't remember what it was, and I'm not going to go back through the VOD. I wouldn't go back through the VOD either. Awakenings. I sense an IMDb, but Iskar does claim the bonus Perfidious points. It was, in fact, Awakenings, yeah. How disappointing would it be if you were in a coma for 25 years and you woke up and Robert De Niro was your doctor? Was that Bobby D, or was Bobby D the guy who was awoken? Bobby D was in it, but I think he was in it as the guy who was awoken. Wasn't it like... Was it Robin Williams who was the doctor? Who was the doctor and who was the patient in Awakenings, chat? Refresh my memory. I know Bobby D was in it, but I don't remember if he was the doctor or the patient. Oh, good. Our favorite enemy is in the final room. That's a hell of a lot of concealment for 3 men. Like, they're real sneaky, chat. So we could just grapple over. Those were supposed to be my Perfidious points. Well, I mean, they're completely worthless, though, so no real loss. Pretty sure Robin Williams was the doctor. I believe it also was Robin Williams. Was Bobby D the patient? All right, uncredited hospital orderly. It's time you got credit. Now's the day. Today is the day where you finally get credit for all the good you've done in this world. Today, you're going to be credited hospital orderly. Today's the day. Hashtag credit where credit is due. Oh, where you going, guys? Come on. No, don't wander. Don't walk away. I mean, I hate to see you go, but I love to watch you leave. Honestly, we should just kill these guys, because chasing them is only going to get us in trouble. We get some free damage here. That'll clone the codex and make them much easier to kill. One of them will teleport much closer to us. And it should also make 2 codexes. And didn't. It's very strange. Why did it not? Huh. Well, is it a new approach or is it the same approach we've been taking again and again? Because it feels a lot similar to the old approach. It was, in fact, Bobby D. We're revealed and zeroed in. This codex is probably dead. Clone that. Yeah, it's hard to clone when you only got 1 health, isn't it, chump? Still, it's actually 1 health more than we'd like you to have. Let's gamble a little here. We're not too concerned about damage or if these guys all die. In fact, well, I was tempted to whiplash till I saw the percentage. So much for concealment. Let's take our time here. I love the audio on this mission, by the way, too, because that sound that's ringing through our ears is not at all irritating. Like, that's not at all a really, really hideously obnoxious sound. We'll just watch around the horn. We'd move a little quicker if we cared about the turn limit, but we don't, because none of these guys are ever going on another mission again. It doesn't matter how exhausted they get. And if that loot expires, again, doesn't matter. The only thing we can do after this is go on the final mission anyway. I love Andromedons. That Muton is also surprisingly irritating. So we could go for the execution. Nope, we have a terrible shot. So instead of the execution, we're going to shred his armor and destroy his cover. And then we'll let somebody else go for the execution, I reckon. Beardo. Now may be the time for a mimic beacon. I mean, I know you can hit this man from here, and that's great, but... Uncredited hospital orderly. We could have you yeah, we could have you throw the beacon anyway. Hey, you don't have... You're supposed to have saturation fire, uncredited orderly. Here I'm trying to do you a solid and give you the credit you missed out on earlier in your career, but then you go and do me dirty like that. It was a good shot, though. Okay, Beardo, flick the beacon. Let's just put it out here where we can get some attention on it and get these guys to come forward. We're going to give him the old classic here. The old B&B, the Beacon and Battle Lord. You got to crack that whip, Pete. We want to wait till he goes full robot mode to crack the whip. Then we're going to ghost ride the whip. Mimic Beacon staying strong. What did the Muton do? The Muton did nothing. The Mutons do nothing. Oh, this is a Battle Lord action. Never mind. Oh, you're done. I forgot we pulled the old B&B. Now the Muton will do something and also get shot. This is going to be bad. Retribution and counterattack frequently do really weird shit together. Like, I would not have been at all surprised if that man had gotten to punch us. So much for the Andromedon. His journey ends here. And why don't you go ahead and be dead as well, Mr. Muton? Bye! Man, that was a long way down. That was a good railing kill. Uncredited hospital orderly? That was some space mutiny shit right there. Loading up some railing fodder. Good work. I'm proud of him. He's finally growing up, chat. Our little last addition to the roster has finally grown up. I'm svelling a little bit. We do have to set ourselves up to be able to deal with at least one more Andromedon, because we know there's another one on the mission. Bit of a misclick on our movement there, too. What are you talking about? It looks like a giant space vagina. Did you ever think about the fact, Lily, that maybe they weren't trying to conceal it? Maybe the aliens have... Maybe they don't think of the vagina as a thing that needs to be concealed. Maybe they're like, no, man, just put it out there. They're great. Everybody loves them. We don't have your weird puritanical hang-ups here. We aliens are cool with the vajayjay. We love it. We appreciate it for all its glory. Maybe you should be less of a prude, Lily. Capitalize on the power of your gender. Be proud of who you are. Don't hide your light under a bushel. And for that matter, don't hide your vagina under a bushel either. Sounds like an Andromedon. Oh, hey, he has buddies. Those AP rounds are doing good work for us, and that I'm pretty sure they cored him like an apple through the wall. We got no problem popping him through the wall. I think they killed him. Yep. They greased him through that same hole in the wall. We just glory holed him. Well then, how to deal with these here sectoids? Well, Andromedon shell, first off, go ahead and eat this whiplash. That's going to ruin you, and also it doesn't really cost us shit. Take a second shot at Jimmy the sectoid back there. Be in hell, Jimmy. And you know what? Go ahead and finish off the Andromedon. Quality work. You can see the sectoid. 276 percenters is enough. Turns out 1 was enough. Dick Van Patten, eat your heart out. It was 8, and 8 is enough for Dick Van Patten. No, 1 is enough for Perfidious Pete. Dick Van Patten's a greedy bastard. Selfish hoser. He's like, I need 8. Be like, hey, dude, Dick Van Patten, come on, man. 1 is enough. Why you gotta have 8 kids? It seems like maybe you're neglecting 7 of them. Do you ever consider the fact that maybe having so many children makes you a bad parent? Target's in range and Groot is in position. This should be in the mission. There may be another pod over on that far side, but I don't think we're ever going to encounter or fight it. There is a pod over there, but it's not going to matter. We're leaving. See ya. Workstation's hacked. We done. We're heading home. See you in hell. Boy, you know, a facility lead would really go down smooth right now. He almost got... Hold on a second. Hold the fucking phones. Look at this man's thumbnails. That is filthy. That's just disturbingly gross. Groot, buddy, we gotta talk about your hygiene for just a moment. I never noticed before, but your nail beds are encrusted with a layer of what I can only pray to Jesus is tar. And what's up with that manicure? Your nails are filed to points? Are you going for some kind of like goth effect there? What's the end goal? It's like I just want to get a nail file and some clippers and clean this shit up. This is filthy, dude. You are never gonna be a hit with the ladies if your nails look like this. You want the favor of the ladies? Well-trimmed, very short, well-kept, evenly filed nails. That's the trick, dude. Clean fingernails. That's what ladies like. And you know what? The gentleman as well. It's not just don't pull off his shoes. Yeah, if this is what his fingernails look like. I can't even imagine. His feet just got to be like a garbage dump. They have to be just a train wreck. I can't look at that anymore. It's too gross. Take a bath, man. Clean those nail beds out. That is filthy, dog. But the signal's going out. I don't have to kill those guys. They can be over there, but I'm just going to ignore them and take my flawless victory and go home. Stop body shaming. No, I'm not body shaming. I'm hygiene shaming, and there's a difference. Like, if he had a cleft palate, I'm not going to make fun of that, because that's something he can't help. But there's no reason for his fingernails to be that disturbingly awful. Trim your damn nails, man. Take a bath, clean your hands, wash them up, trim those nails.
Cleared the perimeter, sir. Meeting limited
I'm not going to make fun of your club foot, but I will make fun of that club foot if it's also got a nasty, disgusting, disturbing set of fingernails on there. If your toenails are just look like Jules' teeth, if they're that big of a wreck, no, I'm going to fire shots at you. See, now, Jules' teeth, that's body shaming. Groot's fingernails, though, that's an acceptable level of shame.
Because we believed a better future is possible for all. Today, that trust, that belief.
Do you think the Advent troopers in the background there are the same people that were in the shot before? That was like post-conversion?
A revolutionary gene therapy, yes, but so much more. This is an end to disease, to decay.
Oh, he's trying to sell Obamacare, chat. You know, Speaker Ryan, I think maybe you've crossed the aisle, I guess. He's finally defending it.
Humanity finally takes.
Not that it's worthy of defense, because it's still a bad piece of legislation. Even Paul Ryan should be smart enough to recognize that. Well, I guess now we know why he's retiring from Congress. Paul Ryan's seen that scene one too many times, and it haunts his nightmares. He's like, this is exactly how my career in the House of Representatives is going to end. At the fists and feet of an angry mob. These guys aren't even actually tired. Did you form a bond, uncredited hospital orderly? No, but you're very, very mildly friendly towards Groot. Like, as little as possible. Tiny iota of Groot friendly. Small, nearly featureless brain when it expires. Yes, we know what a Codex brain is. Thanks. We don't need any of these rewards because we don't care. Our next mission is the final mission. I'm going to do this just because it's funny. There you go. Form a soldier bond. Two people who are not going on the mission. Uncredited hospital orderly and Groot. I think it's time we formalize this relationship. Why are you sending the hospital orderly and Groot on a covert operation, Pete? Because the covert operation is to clean up Groot's fucking fingernails. They were so disgusting, I kind of feel like a hospital orderly is going to be necessary to clean that shit up. It'd be like, good, we're going to need some industrial strength cleaner and probably, I don't know, hedge clippers maybe to trim down that nail. How do you have a Viper and a Muton corpse? They fell down that tower and most likely ended up nothing but splat on the ground far below. Maybe we put in... I'm going to assume that they have suicide nets on the tower because that noise that the antenna generates 24/7 just makes people want to fling themselves to their doom. Like they've been busy in a factory in China assembling iPhones all day. Kind of the same sort of deal, I would imagine. If I had to listen to that noise constantly, I'd fling myself off of a tower too. I'd be like, I can't take that sound anymore. Like I listened to it for about 25 minutes and I kind of want to jump off of a cliff. I can't imagine what it'd be like if you were stuck listening to it even longer. So, final mission then. That's it. That's all we've got left to do. I think we should go take a minute and pay our respect to Sergeant Philip Demon Finelli, which, you know, actually his name should have been Finger Finelli, but he didn't live long enough to get his right nickname. You were on the Avenger for 251 days and you never made it past Sergeant? You know what? Never mind. I'm glad you're dead, actually. Died to an Andromedon shell's fist strike. Oh, I remember. You got killed on that ambush mission. This is the only person we lost during the course of the entire campaign. The only Vin Diesel that didn't make it. Philip Finger Finelli, who's going to try and get us to repair our cab. But it's too late because we're deeply, deeply in love with Mia Jovovich. Final mission then. But I think maybe we save the final mission and have our next XCOM stream next Monday be the full wrap-up. And we can play the whole final mission in just get it in one go. Rather than do it piecemeal and do like part of it this stream and then half of it next stream. I think we just wait and do all of it in one. And remember, I'm throwing this out here.
Down as far as we can. It's time
Nope,
we
never
do
mind.
this
Bradford,
anyway.
even when I'm doing a
Shut
stream
down.
outro, Bradford can still interrupt the outro. Good work, Bradford.
Our past experiences
Nice
are
to
an
see you're
indication.
still at the top of your game, buddy.
To be prepared to throw everything we've got at him.
Kitchen sink, empty gin bottles. I'm assuming when Bradford says throw everything I've got at him, it mostly means just his empty gin bottles, because he's got a lot of those. But yeah, we're gonna wrap it up. We'll play the whole thing in one sitting next time. But I do admit I gotta expect I think we're gonna lose. Skirmishers are not good, and it's not that they're just not good, although they are not good. I specifically think the reason we're going to lose is because the way Interrupt and Battle Lord work in the final room. We're going to either use Interrupt or Battle Lord because we're kind of going to have to. And when we do use Interrupt or Battle Lord, it's going to result in the aliens spawning and then getting an extra turn because the ability is broken. And I think that extra turn may be what sinks us.